Well, good morning. It's the beginning of the heat wave. So I thought what I would do is go through the jewelry and take apart some things. So I have this container that is full of rings. Now these rings are stretchy, and I hadn't really looked at them that close, but there's some really cool pieces in here. Now I'm not going to disassemble all of them, but I am going to disassemble some of them. Like this one here is very pretty. And this would make a very nice focal point on something, but I don't need the band. If I could save it somewhat, it would be fine, but there really isn't any way because it's not, it just wouldn't be possible. But I can take it apart and put it in this little tray, and all of these pieces can be used in any kind of a project, just as spacers. So I'm going to take a few out and see what I can come up with. Some of them just don't work so well, but other ones do. But I'm sure at some point I will figure out a way to use them. The flat ones are the best for the work that I do, like this one. I'm just going to pull a few of them out because I really have some ideas that they would work with, so I'd like to have them ready. I think that's enough to start. Oh, that one's gorgeous. Okay. So we'll put them over here on my stool. Now, I don't feel bad tearing these apart. They're brand new. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. But I don't feel bad using them because it's a very inexpensive jewelry. And it's actually less expensive than going to Michael's or Hobby Lobby to buy little strands of things. You have to be a little bit more creative, I guess, because, you don't actually have a choice when you have these gifts. And I mean, I see myself using just about everything. So, yeah, but it's really easy to take apart. That's all there is. And then there's this really cute flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change camera angle so you can just watch me while I talk. So here we go. There's some really pretty ones in here. These are paparazzi. It's a jewelry line that's very inexpensive, but they have some really nice things. Now, I have trouble with costume jewelry, but I have not had an issue with these, so I don't know what it is that they do to it, but they don't make me itch, don't make my ears burn. I have absolutely no trouble with them, so I do like their products. But look how gorgeous this is. Now that's a ring. But I'm going to use it as a focal point. So again, there's all of these little band pieces here. And these scissors are gummed up. I'm going to have to use something else. But you can do so much with these. You know, you can make a starburst out of them. You can put them in a row. You can do them just exactly like they are here. You can use them if you're doing a small project. You could use them as little flower stems. So there's a lot of things that can be done with them. And I figured the ones that I think I will use sooner than later, I would do now, and then just slowly go through that container because there is a lot in there. And I know I won't use them all. And I don't want to just take them all apart if I'm not going to use them. My intention is once I have determined what I cannot use, don't want to use, then I'm going to check with like nursing homes and offer them for the residents, you know, for like Christmas or Mother's Day or something like that. But isn't that pretty? It's very pretty. Very pretty ring. So, I'm not going to be using them as rings. So I might as well. Now there's a couple in there that I really thought were cute that I might use that I can't use in a project. So, but yeah, I like this jewelry. I didn't even know anything about it. I don't think I had ever seen it before. And then now that I'm familiar with it, I'm really impressed with, even though they're very inexpensive, I'm very impressed with the jewelry. Very pretty stuff. So it's as simple as this. I love this one. Very, very pretty. So I'm going to put the blue related in here, kind of southwest looking. I'll put those in there. These are the bling. This one is absolutely gorgeous. So in just a few minutes, less than 5 minutes, I have a selection of items that I can create with. And everything other than the elastic string that holds them together, everything's usable. How awesome is that? Because there's really no waste. So, you know, something like this, if you bought it and then you decided you didn't want to use it or didn't want to wear it anymore, you can repurpose it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. So that's it. This is the only thing that's left. And all of these things can be used. I don't need that. So then there's this one here. It's gold. I'm not going to do this one because I'm just doing silver right now. So anyway, let's see if there's one more that oh, here's another one. This one is a flower as well, but it's made differently. It's very pretty. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And then I am going to let you go. But I just wanted to share this with you. It's such an easy project to do. And I use them for so many projects. Yay. There we go. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hi. I know at the last clip I said thanks for watching, but this is a little extended part of it. I'm showing you some ways that I flatten them, and I'm not going to talk through the whole videos that are on the end here. I just wanted to add these. I was going to make 2 videos out of it, and then I thought, nah,
I'm just going to put it on the end, and if anybody watches it, great. So it's just so that you can see some of the things that I do in order to make them more usable for me. And it might help you in the future too when you see something. Can I make this work? So anyway, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.
Well, this is what I did in probably less than 10 minutes. That's sorting them, cutting the bags open, emptying the little pieces here that go on the band, and these are all ready to go. The only ones that would be a problem would be these, because they have a wide part on them, the ring shape. However, some of them can be bent and laid flat, but you can also use them for something else. If you have a small bottle that has a skinny neck, you could probably use that on there as a focal point. So that's one of the reasons why I chose these particular ones, is that perhaps maybe a bud vase or something would work for these. It's all trial and error anyway, so, just making something fit. But anyway, that's what I gathered. If you bought each of these at a craft store, they would probably be, I don't know, $5 a piece. Maybe not these, but the smaller ones probably not. But the larger ones like that, they'd be at least $5. So I feel like, it's well worth my time to go through them and glean what I can. And I will be using all of these in future projects. So anyway, thank you for watching. I just thought I would share that with you. Bye-bye.
Well, we're finally at the end, and I just wanted to thank you once again for being here and watching this video. If you would please like, hype, and subscribe, I would certainly appreciate it. A comment or two would be nice too. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.